Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Farrell SC, and welcome back to our single-player series in ARK Survival Evolved. So, in the last episode, we tamed up a few equises. I ended up going around, like I mentioned in the last episode, and the unfortunate ones, the ones that we didn't end up keeping, ended up killing them, waiting for new spawns and everything like that. So we did pick up a few more on the way. This group here is actually the duds. None of these are actually going to be what we're breeding with. It's actually only down to these three right on over here. So just to show you what the final stats are going to be, we have 1968 in health. I found this one, which was 2,688 in stamina, which seems incredibly high. And 343 melee, so not bad there. And then this one had the best weight, 623. So we're gonna go with that for breeding. Yeah, these are gonna be the big ones. But before we do that, I mean, this is gonna be a majority of the episode. I think the plan is to breed these, get a perfect male and a perfect female out of that. So then those are the two that we're gonna bring back to the island eventually, along with the offspring, which that's the one that we're gonna ride around with. We'll put a saddle on it, the whole nine. But first things first, I actually saw in my travels I think it was a level, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a level 150 trike. Now, I could use the arrows and everything like that. We have probably 350 arrows left. We're going to go through all of them, obviously, but 314. I had 314 arrows left, but if some of you people don't know, some of you guys don't know, the Equus actually has two different attacks. So the standard attack, and then it actually has a torpor inflicting attack. So we're going to actually use that to knock out the trike. I'm going to probably rely on the arrows from the ones that are on the Argent. I'm going to rely on those for like aloes, stuff that there's no way the Equus is going to be able to take on or anything like that. But when it comes to tames that we can use the Equus for, we are. I know that one is 340 whatever melee. I'm not going to bother with that one. I don't want to risk it because again, this is 150 trike. So let me quickly go through here. 337. Yeah, this is definitely the one that's the closest. So we're going to go with this. All right, let's go get our trike. Yeah, so it was actually pretty close by. It was actually right on over here. So, it's not too far away. Now, as long as nothing has spawned down here, it should pretty much be... There might be like a few Gallimimuses and stuff like that. Yeah, that should be the trike right there. I think it's the female. Yeah, that should be it. No, that's a male 140. Okay. Where did the female go? Is that it? Did it move all the way down? 150. There it is. Okay. 150 female, and it's near some other ones now. That's not the best. Okay. Well. It's a 25. We'll be able to knock out both, no problem. Alright, the male's not close, so we're okay there. I may knock out the male too, then. Let me just get rid of these copies. Alright, so that's the 150 there. Let's knock this one out first, so this isn't going to be an issue. Get rid of that completely. Alright, here we go. Alright, this is actually inflicting a lot of damage, but we should be okay. Alright, let's regain the stam. Alright, so the 150's on the run. This shouldn't be too hard to knock out now. Okay, it's on its way back, it looks like. Maybe? No. Still running. Okay. No, don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. No, 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 no. Okay. No, because there's Megalodon in there. Come on, Trike, get out of the water. You know, I probably should have just hit it and let it follow me away from the beach, but it's fine. Hey, go. No, you're right out of the... Oh, my God. Alright, let's just regain some stam while we wait for this guy. Oh, my God. Alright. Okay, they killed the shark. Okay, well, that's good. You know, let me wait on this side. Maybe it'll... Okay, good. Yeah, the trike's going back to shore now. Alright, let's wait for the trike to finally get back, and then... Hopefully... Come on, go. Okay, good. Alright, let's go get our trike. And then after this, I might as well knock out that 142, because we don't know what level, obviously we know what level is. We don't know if it's going to be any good or not. Maybe, you know what, maybe we'll get into some trike breeding too. There we go, and I knocked it out while, okay. Alright, let's check the stats. 230 melee. That's actually pretty good. 1875 in stamina, 1875 in health, 345 stam, 540 oxygen, 10,200 food, 832 in weight, 230 in melee. Alright, let's take this guy out. Let's start getting some measure berries. Now, you know what? It's going to take a while for that guy to starve out, so I'm actually going to knock out... There it is. The 140 while we're waiting. Alright, there we go. And then we'll have a mate a pair. Alright, let me stop for a minute. Let's regain stam. Alright, so I'm going to go collect some berries. I'll bring you guys back when both of the trike are up, and then we'll check the post-tame stats, alright? Bring you back in a minute. Alright, and we are back with the 2 trikes. So, looking at the stats, they're not too bad. Okay, so with this one, I did end up hitting it. Before it went down, after it went down, obviously, so the taming effectiveness did drop. I actually waited for this one to actually naturally wake up, and then I re-knocked it out so we could get the full 224. So, looking at the stats, 2925 in health, 465 stam, 750 oxygen, 13,200 food, 591 in weight, 331 melee, which seems pretty good. 331, it doesn't seem too bad. Moving on to this one. 2925 in health. Wait a second, they have the same health? Oh, they have the same health. Cool. A little bit better in stamina, so 480. That's the one bad thing about the trikes, that they don't really get a crazy amount of stamina, but it is what it is. It's fine. 645 oxygen, 13,500 food, 547.5 in weight, and 290.1 melee. Find any 1.3. They the same? No. Okay, this one has better. This one has better weight. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get this one lined up. So, let me see. 209. That was a male. Yeah. So it's gonna go here. So unfortunately, with all of these equises, these guys are most likely going to be nixed. Just because, again, with breeding with these, we're going to have equises everywhere. So the first group I want to do, here's the plan. So this is the female, obviously, the female health. So I'm looking to do the health with the weight. And then I'm also, once we get that, I'll put that on the side. Once we get that, I'm going to do health with stamina and melee. Put that guy on the side. And then breed those two together to get us the perfect pair. That's the plan. Let's just move the... we'll keep them right here. Let's just move you for now. You'll come on over here. Let me just move them a little bit closer. So unfortunately, color-wise, we're not going to get anything too drastic just because they're the same color. So we're not really going to get anything crazy here, unless mutations, obviously. But let me get these guys. They have any food? No. Okay, let's get them food before we do anything. Where is my... Here it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Take that. Take that, take that, take that. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Let's give you 1, 2, 3. Give you 1, 2, 3. And then we'll keep the Tinto berries for us. So, well, for the babies, obviously. Let's scroll down here. Alright, let me get these guys starting to mate. I'm going to bring you guys back once we actually have... once we're actually making progress. So once we get the pair of these going, once I get a health and weight baby, I'll bring you guys back for that. If we get any mutations, I'll show those off. But yeah, I'll bring you guys back in a little bit once we have the final product out of these two. Alright, so we're done with the first round of breeding. So I breeded up the health and weight ones, health plus weight. So we have this female here, we have another female, and then we have a male. And then we ended up having stamina and melee, both female and male. I think they're both level, let's see, 232 for the health, stamina, and melee. So female and a male. They weren't twins. It took a while to get, but we got that. The 221 health and weight male, 226 health and weight female, and then health and weight female 226. So these two were twins, so that's why I ended up just keeping them. So now basically it's pretty simple. Now we're just gonna take the female health and weight on over there, and then we're gonna do breed it with the male. Stamina, melee, and health. So hopefully this won't take too much longer. Hopefully we'll get the perfect male, perfect female in pretty much a little bit. So let me put these guys over here. Yeah, so unfortunately when it comes down to everything else, once we're done with this, yeah, everything else is gonna be getting killed, which in a weird way is actually okay, because they actually give you a ton of experience. So, actually killing the babies and everything, I've gotten a decent, not levels, but decent amount of XP from doing this, so it's a little screwed up, but at the same time, it's actually pretty good when you're looking for levels and everything like that. Right now, we're not getting a too crazy amount of levels. I think this was a male, right? Yeah. So we're not getting like crazy levels or anything like that, but I mean, once we start taming up and repeating the process with other things like Thylacoleo, stuff like that, I mean, the levels do actually fly, which is kind of screwed up, but it's actually one of the best ways to get your leveling up at this point, or even any tames that you want to level up or anything. Just breed 2 high-level, like, Rexes, basically, and have them kill the kid, essentially, which is screwed up, but whatever. I'm also placing both females here, because you only need 1 male. You can have multiple females, so might as well just, instead of just breeding the 2, I might as well double the results, and maybe we'll get this a little bit quicker. So, I'm going to stagger them, though, because, again, it gets a little crazy when they all do it at once. So, basically, once this one gets up to about 100, I'm going to start this one. But I'll bring you guys back when we have the perfect male, perfect female, and then we'll start breeding the Equus that we're actually going to use. Alright, bring you guys back in a minute. Alright, and I'm back. So now we have the, pretty much the finished product here. So we have the perfect male and perfect female. So now, I got rid of the rest of them. Yeah, got rid of the rest of them. So now all I'm going to do is just breed the male with the female, and then that's going to be the offspring that we go with. So, and that's the one that we're going to give the saddle, and then we are going to ride around. That's going to be one of the ways of transportation on Ragnarok for us. So, I'll bring you guys back when we get the finished the offspring of these two Equises. All right. And we are back with the final product. So, yep, this is the Equus here. So, level 240. I was actually able to fully imprint it too, which was actually kind of cool. Ended up being a lot easier than I thought. It was a lot of walks and everything. So, surprisingly, I was actually able to get to 100%. So, let me just show you the stats of this 100% fully imprinted Equus. So, we have 2,361 health, 2,688 stamina, 645 in oxygen, 5220 in food, 747.6 in weight, 410 melee damage, and then the little bit of boost in movement speed because of the imprinting. So yeah, we actually have a fully imprinted guy here. So I wasn't going to bother to do what are they called? Mutations and everything like that. At a later time, I'll definitely get into the mutations and everything like that. But for now, I pretty much just wanted to get a fully imprinted Equus and just run around with it, see how it does. I think the biggest thing that we're going to do is we're not going to put any stats into stamina, because I think 2,688 is going to be a little overkill. I may just put it a lot into a lot of it into melee, honestly. I mean, it's 410, which is pretty good, but, like, I mean, we want to knock out stuff pretty quick. We want to take out stuff pretty quick on this guy. Let's see what we're hitting right now, just to kind of get an idea. So this is for the torpor. So 58 torpor. All right, let's find something else. So I think we're probably going to hit around 58 damage too. So let's see what we're looking at here, though. But yeah, I definitely wanted to get this done early, especially on Ragnarok, because I mean, especially if you're in this area, you gotta have a horse. I mean, you don't have to have a horse, but I mean, you're in like the Scottish Highlands, and you know, you need your horse. I mean, we had rock carrots and everything too nearby at the ready, so. Why not? Why not? Let's go on down to the beach. Let's see if there's something. Ooh, another pteranodon. Let's do that. So at least we can get a comparison here. If this one wants to land, maybe not. All right, what level are you, anyways? I think you're the 90 that I saw before. If I can. There we go. 55. Oh, you might be the one that I actually just tried to go for before. Okay. Let's wait for you to land. So now we'll just do, instead of torpor attack, we'll actually just do normal melee. All right, so we're at 55. Let's see what we're doing now. 48 melee. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to bump up the melee. Let's see. Just to get an idea. 410. Now we're at 424. That's probably, what did we just do? 48? That's probably about 52, 53 now. So, not too bad. This guy is going to be our berry gatherer, along with the trikes, honestly. I'm going to... that's another thing, actually, that we need to do. So we may go back to base and do that quickly. But this is going to be at least in the Highlands, this is going to be our mode of transportation, just because, yeah, it's pretty easy to get around. It's a little bit easier than the Argent. This guy's weight is actually higher, I think, than the Argent now, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. But I guess that's what, that's what fully imprinting does. It's great. Let's take a little test run with this guy. Let's run around a bit. Not going to want to go too far or anything, though, because, again, the Giga is over there, and it doesn't matter what melee we put on this. There's no way we're ever going to take out a Giga. So, not going to bother with that. What do we need to make the trike saddle anyway? So we might as well just... Oh, that's Equus. That's Raptor. Trike should be this one? Nope, that's Fiomia. Okay, a little further down that. Trike saddle. Fiber, hide, and wood. Okay, so let's... I don't have any of that on this guy. Okay, you know what? Let's just gather everything now while we're out. We might as well just get this all out of the way. And then when we get back, we'll just put the two... Ooh. How far out is that drop? Let's go over to the edge and kind of see what we're looking at here. Ah, we can get there. No, 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 no. No, it's fine. I'm gonna get her. Alright, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Alright, hopefully we're gonna get to that supply drop in time. I know I'm gonna go all this way too, and it's not even gonna be a good one. But you know what? It's fine. At least we get to run around with the Equus right now, kind of get a feel for it. Oh, it's a ring too. It looks like a ring. Let's see. Yeah, it's a ring around it. Okay. 20. Oh god. Okay. Hopefully we get there in time. This is gonna be quick. Please, let's get there. Please, 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 please. It's gonna go away right when we get there too. Alright. Good. Off. Really? I went all that way for, Alright, another Stego saddle. Okay. You know, I would have preferred, like, I don't know, a better gun, but, you know. I guess we'll take a third or fourth Stego saddle, whatever we're at now. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a pretty good one, but, like, I already have 3 of them. Well, I think this is the third. This might be the fourth, but... Alright, let's go down here. Let's get some wood. And then I think we just need some thatch. I think that's good. Fiber, hide... excuse me. Fiber, hide, and wood, I think, is what we actually needed. Alright, just get a ton of wood from down here. Let's see. It's 20. Yep, it's this one. Okay. Trike saddle. High at 140. We have enough, and we just need fiber. Okay, easy. And hide, we have plenty back at the base. Oops. Let me get some fiber. I think I have fiber at the little setup, but it's fine. Just grab it right now. That should be more than enough. 170. I think I needed 80, so that's 162. So now it's just hide, which is going to be back in base. Alright, let's grab the wood. We have the fiber. Now I just need the hide. I think I put all the hide in here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Alright, that should be enough. Let's make 2 trike saddles. Perfect. Let's walk on over to these guys. Alright, that's the first one. And there's the second one. Alright, let's, Alright, so we got that handled. We got, the Equus fully tamed, Equus fully bred. So now we have, obviously, the, 100% imprinted Equus. Like I said, in the future, I'm gonna go for mutations in the future, but for now, it's not that necessary. Like, I mean, eventually, it's kind of cool. I mean, I like the Equus, so eventually I will do, I will actually, start getting, mutations and everything on it, because, mutations are pretty cool, and we can get some nice colors and everything like that, and, but yeah, I'm going to call it an episode here. I know it's actually a lot shorter than the other ones, but the other ones were a little crazy long, so, you know, they can't always be an hour long. But I would like to thank everyone for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave likes, leave comments down below. If you like the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe to the channel. It definitely does, definitely helps. And, again, thanks for watching the video, and hope to see you guys on the next one. Alright, have a good one.